community.
It's the name of the game.
1993, a history-making season. A year that had everything. The great marks, the sensational goals. A year where record crowds witnessed a year to remember. That was the season, 1993.
Hi, I'm Drew Morford. Welcome to That Was the Season, 1993. I'm in the video section here of Channel 7 in Melbourne, and this is the engine room. This is where we've recorded all the best footy highlights of the season just past. And what a season it's been. It was the season when Adelaide made the finals for the first time. Two of the interstate teams made the finals, made it a national competition for sure. Gary Ablett, 5 times, he kicked 10 or more goals in a game, and he topped the century for the first time. Well, we've had an even competition. There have been the controversies. What about Nicky Winmark and his contractual dispute with St Kilda? There were coaches sacked, coaches appointed. Ron Barassi came back to the fold. And who would have thought, going back to the pre-season, that 75,000 people would turn up for the night grand final in the Foster's Cup? That was just one of the many highlights, and that was the season 1993.
It might not have had the same impact as firewalking, but as a pre-season preparation, Terry Wheeler's decision to take his players skydiving won the 1993 award for novelty. At least he provided his men with the murky depths of Port Phillip Bay as a soft landing zone. The man behind the firewalking fiasco of 1992, Graham Corns, took his Adelaide Crows to Rapid Bay for their toughening up. And one can only hope that truck pulling holds premiership points. Onto the Foster's Cup, and because of the shifting surface at Waverley Park, it was decided to shift a number of fixtures. One such move saw North Melbourne go to Adelaide, and in one of the most lopsided games in the Cup's 16-year history, the Roos were battered by 147 points.
Continues. Modra in front of Martin. Martin a good spoil. Modra recovers. Gives the handball. Magnificent footing of the Guinness. Gee, it's good to watch.
This led to the resignation of North coach Wayne Schimmelbusch. Dennis Pagan was appointed his successor and was confident the Roos would improve.
The players that we've got here are good enough to be successful this year. I'm certainly aiming to make the final 6.
The whole structure of the AFL was put under the microscope by an independent consultant, David Crawford. He pushed for an extended commission in his report. He also pushed for a part-time chairman, and present boss Ross Oakley retained as executive chairman. The cameras returned to AFL headquarters for the March draft. Richard Osmond, the talented but disgruntled Lion, was snapped up by Sydney as the #1 pick. The Swans getting some relief for the loss of Barry Mitchell and Ben Doolan. Mitchell was quickly dubbed the $1 Million Man, as Collingwood agreed to pay him $200,000 a year for the next 5 years, as Doolan went to Essendon as pick #20. The biggest shock came with selection 12. The Bombers stunning everyone with naming Tim Watson. Watson had spent a year on television with us and making cameo appearances with others. The lure of the liniment proving too much. Investigations were to continue into the reluctance of Brett Chalmers and Nathan Buckley to take part in the draft. Buckley relented and went to Brisbane, despite Collingwood's overtures. Chalmers was tied to Richmond, but when it became obvious that he had no intention of joining the Tigers, he was released for the open draft and ended up at Collingwood. Football returned to Waverley Park. Paul Salmon crashed out of the early part of the season with a shoulder injury after displaying awesome form.
Oh, gee, I hope that's not serious.
Come on, Jared, what is it? Which joint is it?
Well, I'll go for the AC joint,
Oh, no.
Robbo, because he fell right on the point. But on that occasion, I would have liked to see Turnbull jump in his path on this occasion.
He might be all right.
And talking of awesome, that was the only way to describe the record crowd of 75,000 on a balmy Saturday night to see Richmond beat 3 times night premiers Essendon in a grand final. A great match, and the Bombers made it again by 23 points.
Puts it wide for Buick, he hooks back and kicks a great goal. Oh, roving by Long. He puts the hand pass up for for Hurd. Off the ground goes Hurd and kicks a goal.
He's been brilliant tonight. He's kicked 4 goals, 5. Marking contest. Oh, Derek Kickett at the back. This could be the sealer. Kicks a goal. Essendon will win.
A huge crowd of nearly 60,000 proclaimed the beginning of the 93 season under the MCG lights. And Collingwood delivered a promise of things to come.
Distance will worry him. Still no advantage. Collingwood wanted him to be a goal-kicking little man. Now, will 55 metres be too much? He goes in short. Rocker, good mark!
Tell you what, he's fixed up a Footscray player in the process.
Actually, I was looking around for Scott Wine. He was down behind.
Leave that young fellow
alone.
That's
Mansfield, I think.
I think it might be Liberatore.
I think it might be Liberty.
And he looks very limp.
Yes, it is Liberatore too.
He's in a bit of trouble, Tony.
He should kick this from about 30 metres. The crowd tells the story.
With the twin-pronged forward line of Rocker and Williams contributing 10 goals, the Magpies looked potent in attack against a Footscray side that showed little resemblance to the third-place team of 92. A 6-goal third term paved the way for Collingwood's 20-point win. Rocket was a face in the crowd at Cardinia Park, and Ablett was benched. The superstar duo took plenty away from the Geelong St Kilda game. The match was a beauty.
Kick by Steele to centre half forward on the bounce. Oh, what a pickup by Mensch. He goes back to Couch. He's cornered. Off to Mensch. 50 metres out, and Mensch kicks another one.
Mensch was named on the bench, but his 5 goals made all the difference. The Cats by 24 points.
14. Oh, kick is on its way and it's good.
Fitzroy fans could have been excused for leaving early against Carlton. Those who stayed saw a fabulous fight back. A 7-goal last term by the Lions, highlighted by a match-winning goal from newcomer Michael Dunstan in the dying moments.
Unbelievable game this. Dunstan is not. He was back there for 15 seconds without a Carlton player getting back to guard him. It was on if Ruzi had have actually seen him in the first place.
Gee, the tackle on McKay was important.
Wasn't it great? Yeah, McKay was the player who left Dunstan to come charging out.
He had to do it, didn't he?
He had to.
He had to back himself in the youngster. Dunstan, if he kicks this, there's 6 points in front. If he misses, they're 1 point in front. There's the kick. They're 6 points in front, Fitzroy. Who would have believed it?
The Lions' 6-point win was the tonic the struggling side needed. At the MCG on Sunday, Modra kicked 10 against Richmond as the Crows soared to the top of the ladder. The Foster's Cup Grand finalists produced a shocker against Adelaide, losing by 94 points.
Rowe, centering kick. Modra, lovely take. Well played. Very good effort by Modra. Class.
In Perth, the Eagles unfurled their premiership pennant and showed from the start they would be the team to beat in 93.
Past Alessio, 55-metre kick. Sumic, good use of the body. Ducks back, shoots it, goal. It's rolling, it's rolling, it's there! Tremendous effort from Sumic.
Essendon came back strongly thanks to Darren Buick, who kicked 8. At the other end, his efforts were nullified by Peter Sumic, who kicked 7 from nearly 20 scoring attempts.
5-8 his tally so far. The banana kick. Crowd likes it. So did the goal umpire.
The value of a potent spearhead was underlined when Richmond captain Jeff Hogg kicked 7 to demolish Brisbane in round 2.
Terrific when he runs. 1-out contest. Hogg from behind. What a mark! Well, that was the passage of the night. The punch down, the roving by Knights, the pass and the mark, and has to be a goal. 5 to Hogg.
All the talk that Peter Dacos was finished went up in smoke as the Collingwood Marvel booted 8 goals against Geelong.
But have a look at this. What a great goal.
He goes out wide. Oh, Richardson, who had a brilliant third quarter. Close to 10 possessions in that term. Down to Dacos, who's kicked 5. And he might make it 6 now from the boundary line. Loves them from there and gets a miraculous goal.
While Dacos starred, the talk again figured around the genius of Gary Ablett.
Can he go off the ground? He might have got that. I think he has. Yes, sir. Oh, big fly by Barnes. He's able to drag it down. Ablett comes out with the football. He can kick these. Snapshot. Oh, that's a goal. It's a miracle. He's put it through.
Ablett kicked 7, was reported for striking Pert, and after pleading guilty, was suspended for 2 matches. In a round of narrow shaves, there was none more exciting than the Essendon-Carlton clash at the MCG.
Dorotic, heaver. Could put a nail in Essendon's coffin, he does. A high floating kick in towards half forward. Harvey, claimed, ball spills free, Kransberg! Kicks it up to within goal scoring distance once again. Kransberg dispossessed by Sexton. Taken away by Harvey. Harvey, shot to the goal front, Hurd's a chance.
He's going to
bounce through for a goal. It is a goal to Harvey. Well, this kick to level the scores here at the G. And he rarely misses these. And he doesn't miss on this occasion. Scores are level.
Carlton led by 17 points with 10 minutes to go. Yet on the siren, skipper Steve Kernahan needed any score with this kick for victory.
Well, what a scene here at the MCG. The ball with the Carlton captain, and he has to score to win the game for the Blues. And he misses. It's out of bounds. It's a draw. Oh, no!
In Adelaide on that Sunday, 46,000 saw the match of the round. The reigning premiers from Perth had their colours lowered by the Crows. Modric continued his brilliant form, his 6 taking his tally in 2 games to 16 goals.
Great talent. And that's a fine kick.
The pole position shootout at Thunder Mountain is coming. The moment of truth when the big Ford and Holden V8 square up in one adrenaline-charged lap of white-knuckle terror. Join Mike Raymond, Doug Mulray and the 7 team for the Tooheys Top 10 today.
KFC, tender roast, it's so tender, and we're just so golden and brown.
If you can't decide between the great taste of KFC's new seasoned potato wedges and tender roast chicken for $9.95, get both. Because right now, just $9.95 buys you the lot.
The 2 best tastes in town. I like it like that.
New Seasons gives you new reasons to get it all in the latest Rowan Jarman catalogue. There's new season sports fashion and hot new shoes at great prices. And there's heaps for kids, plus all the latest in cricket and tennis. And with every purchase over $50, you can pick a ticket and get the chance to win tickets to Madonna, U2, Bon Jovi, Ugly Kid Joe, Lenny Kravitz and Hungry Jacks. New Seasons gives you new reasons to get it all in the latest Rowan Jarman catalogue. Out now.
Go berserk. The Ice Arena Mount Beverton. Open 7 days a week.
It's Sleepmaker Sellout Month at Bedroom Discounters. All Sleepmaker ensembles have to go, like this queen-size body sleep at just $498 with free bonus. 2 sheets, 1 quilt, 2 pillows, 2 pillowcases, the lot, $498. Or this queen-size pine bed with mattress, just $298. Pine colonial wardrobe, $178. 7-piece colonial dining room suite, $628. 4-drawer colonial dresser, $498. Bedroom Discounters, Enfield, Noarlunga, and now at West Terrace City.
Sure to be a change in your ways. I met a cheerleader, was a real young breed. All the times I can reminisce. All the best things of loving with a sister and a cousin. Only started with a little kiss like this.
Mutual Community's 100% hospital cover is cheaper than Medibank and SGIC. And for families, the savings add up to more than $150 a year. It's health cover you can stick with from Mutual Community.
Don't you wish you could buy your new kitchen at trade prices? Now you can. Just choose a kitchen from Wallspan's range of quality builders' kitchens. They're all under $1,900, so you'll save hundreds. The Builder's Kitchen, exclusive to Wallspan for a short time only.
What makes South Australian wines the most palatable in the world? From vineyard to cellar, we talk to the experts, reveal some little-known secrets and meet some great characters. Uncorked, a user's guide to wine on John Riddell's World Around Us, 6:30 tonight.
Footscray and Fitzroy came right down to the wire on Easter Saturday. And who should bob up to settle the issue than the Hawk? Dougie Hawkins in game number 291 was the match winner.
They all flew, but it's a Footscray mark at the bottom of the pack, showing all the experience is skipper Dougie Hawkins.
But this probably his most important kick.
Certainly is. The Hawk goals, and the Dogs go further ahead.
Tony Lockett made his first appearance for 1993.
Low this time. Had a good look at that. Handball away for Bowie. Bowie's kick up towards full forward. Lockett, brilliant. Absolutely vintage Tony Lockett.
He kicked 8 against the poor old Sydney Swans. Helped the Saints to a 38-point win. Would you believe it? Had his picture taken. This tussle cost the big bloke a 2-week suspension.
Not worth it, Tony.
3 minutes, or what do they get? Warning?
Yeah, but Peter, look, gee whiz, he's such a valuable player for St Kilda. Get out of it.
Yeah, they should drag him off, his teammates.
On a roller coaster ride between lowly Brisbane and Melbourne, the fortunes fluctuated wildly.
Buckley from 50 brings it back towards the square, over the back. Murphy kicks a goal.
26 points up at half-time, the Bears just stood back and watched Melbourne belt home 10 goals.
Intercepted by Matthew Phoebe right on 50 and bangs it through for a goal. The Demons on the way back.
Taken by Obbs. Obbs trying to get in a quick hand pass. Still a chance. Neats good play off the ground. Healy shuffles it out. Glenn Lovett. Bump, does he get? He's put another one through. Melbourne hit back.
With Roger Merritt chipping in with 6, Brisbane stormed home for a most improbable win.
Yes! And he can give it to Lepich if he kicks it now. No, good thinking. He's kicked 5. The captain of the Brisbane Bears. They want this goal. It's a magnificent kick. I think it's a goal. Yes.
A crowd of 87,000 spurred Collingwood's $1 million recruit Barry Mitchell against Essendon on the Monday.
Wanganeen gets clear. Harvey in trouble. Oh, they're putting some good pressure on the Collingwood forwards. Chris Danaher hemmed in. Mitchell, left foot snap by Mitchell, is a great kick. It's a goal. High kick, which way will it bounce? Favourably for the Pies. Oh, Mitchell's in the thick of things again. This time he gives it to Francis. He heads for home, and he's kicked one.
The Magpies off to a great start. For rookie Glenn Sanford, though, memories of the Magpies' 39-point win were a little shaky, as was he.
Collingwood player in a little spot of bother there.
Is it Sanford? Yes, he came off second best there.
He's fallen over. He's fallen over. He may have hit his head on the goalpost. No. Oh, he's gone down again. He's
so you've got to be careful there.
Zigzag football back out.
For the thriller of the round, how about Carlton and Hawthorn?
Pass to Dunstall.
Dunstall became the 7th player in league history to boot 800 goals.
Jason Dunstall with 799 career goals. He and Lockett have been having a bit of a race to 800. Dunstall can beat him by 3 if he kicks this one. Yes, he has.
While Kernahan had the chance to win the game off his own boot again. And guess what? He did.
Magnificent mark by the captain, Stephen Kernahan.
Gee, Peter, almost the same situation as last week, this one to put Carlton in front.
Steve Kernahan kicks for goal, and he slammed it through, and the Blues hit the front. camp.
No
of the
longer
pack.
the
And
easy
is there
beats.
pack? There's
A
about
fired-up
10 players
Fitzroy
for that
attacked
one.
Adelaide from the start.
Fitzroy go again through Jamie Elliott. He's still going. He's pretty thin, this kid, but look at him. Oh, he weaves his way through the pack, Elliott. A great goal! Sensational play, Jamie Elliott.
Enter Tony Modra.
Target is Modra. Yes! Long kick. Oh!
That's a sensational mark.
That is fantastic football.
3 goals in an inspired 3-minute spell before three-quarter time turned the game. Adelaide would win by a point.
Wow, looks like Tony Modra's going to be the hero. This guy's on fire.
This for number 6.
They've got Alistair Lynch to put there, of course.
And they're doing it, actually.
Tony Modra kicks, and he puts through goal number 6.
Victoria Park. St Kilda won its first game on Collingwood territory since 1976.
Taken away by the brilliant McAdam. He can run right down there, a shot. Shouldn't bounce again. He runs to 50. Oh, he could have gone further, but tries to swing it back. I think it's another one. 5 to McAdam.
Harvey was a casualty, but the tribunal let them breathe easily when Frawley was cleared of a charge of flattening Christian.
Oh, courageous mark, and he's down.
Now,
Winmar was outstanding, but he would become the focus of racial abuse and eventually fall out with the club over contractual worries.
Winmar kicks. Oh, I think he's goal. The Saints are home.
In Sydney, the big loser was coach Gary Buckenara as he watched Essendon demolish the Swans by 86 points. He admitted the club had hit rock bottom and was promptly sacked.
The hand pass too severe. Malakalis intercepting. Is Buick. Here's another one.
Meet Adrian McAdam, 98th in the 92 draft. The kid from Alice Springs sparked North Melbourne with 7 goals on his AFL debut.
Sets it up for a fantastic last quarter wave. Punch away from the pack. Here it is again, McAdam. Adrian McAdam from South Alice Springs. Goes at goal, and he has threaded it right on the siren.
He helped fellow forward John Longmire aspire to new heights.
Stevens over the top cleverly. As the kick from Larkin, Matthew Larkin. Oh! Fly! I think it's a mark. Oh, look at that by Longmire.
Footscray found match winners in newcomer Scott West, who kicked 6, and Danny Delray, who also kicked half a dozen, in a 46-point win over Essendon.
Showed great courage to put himself into the contest. West, skillfully. West for goal number 5, personally. Yes!
Brilliant play.
Little Tony Liberatore had his number taken for kneeing Gavin Wanganeen. The 1990 Brownlow medalist was cleared to his immense relief. Tingay sealed the Demons' stunning win over Adelaide, inflicting the Crows' first loss of the season and Melbourne's first win.
Up the ground, it's a goal! Tingay, a goal!
And how about Greg Williams? Not one, but 2 50-metre penalties led to the former Brownlow winner being dragged by coach David Parkin.
Just a young man, 50 metres against Williams.
A little bit of frustration there from Greg Williams.
That could be another 50.
He's got another 50.
He did come back and had 45 possessions. He was too good for St Kilda.
Adjustment, shot. Oh, well-weighted kick onto Williams. Turns in a threepenny bit, kicks it goal and gets it.
I think Jared liked that one, Peter.
Greg Williams gets his first goal.
With 9 goals in the second quarter, Brisbane was on the way to an upset win over Geelong.
Gets it across to support. The kick looks pretty good. It's a goal.
He's got the ball about 60 metres out from goal. He settles, goes long down towards the kick-off line. Ablett over the top. Well gassed here.
Ablett kicked 8 of the best, but in the end, it was this point by the skipper Bairstow that gave Geelong a 1-point win.
Finds something in those tired legs. He can. He pumps it in towards full forward. Any score will do. A point for the Cats. With 20 seconds remaining and counting down, Geelong leads by 1 solitary point.
The biggest crowds to ever witness a home and away round were treated to a great opener. The Hawks with Dunstall kicking 9 goals, defeating Adelaide at Football Park.
Been in terrific form this year. No big bags, but he's been most consistent. Great kick, straight through the middle.
At the other end, Modra was doing his best to lift the Crows.
It was a tough ball to control. Well played, Modra. Jenky with him. Very well played, Modra. Brilliantly played a goal. What a bit of footy that was.
In the end, though, Hawthorn made up for its poor form of late with a 17-point win.
Platten just handed it off quickly. Now Hudson from Hall, bang, goal. A beauty, a beauty.
The next day, we saw a goal-kicking feast. The incredible Gary Ablett kicked 14 goals 7 in a losing Geelong side.
Hughes or Hurd, Ablett. Snap, number 10.
And off the left foot.
At the other end, not to be outdone, Paul Salmon kicked a useful 10.
For Salmon, and he gets the goal. Grenvold's kicking towards full forward, looking for Salmon. He does well, does very well, does extremely well. Magnificent stuff by Salmon.
Gavin Wanganeen also thrilled the 46,000 fans.
Left foot. Not bad. Looks for hit. Oh, Wanganeen! What a spicky!
Sydney's 20th straight loss was highlighted by North Melbourne's opening quarter.
Here's Allison. Left foot, good kick. Is that a goal? It is. A freakish goal. Roberts. Schwass, well played. Now he's got a chance from here. Goes for it. Bang! And puts it through.
That boy McAdam kicked 10 goals. His tally in 2 rounds now 17.
Look at that. Oh, yes, sirree.
The Roos by 124 points. And for coaching aspirant Ron Barassi, the future looked bleak.
And Adrian McAdam, well, I think he's going to kick his 10th. Well, I agree with you with Rock. But this young player, goal number 10, double figures in his 2nd game. He kicks, and he's put it through.
86,000 at the MCG Roses won as Stephen Silvani took the mark of the day.
Oh! That's the Silvani we know.
But in the end, it was Collingwood's game.
Overwork. He bends this back nicely. McGuan's at the back. Good night, Blues.
That's how it finishes on most occasions.
Russell to Brown. To full forward. Dorotich. I want to be a rocker star. Yes!
The contractual haggles that saw Nicky Winmar sidelined for a 2nd game began to play havoc with St Kilda's on-ground performance. Despite 9 goals from powerhouse full forward Tony Lockett, St Kilda looked apathetic in its 32-point loss to Richmond. For the 4th time this season, a kick was the final margin for Fitzroy. Fortunately, against Melbourne in round 7, it resulted in a 1-point win. Mick McGuan was magic for Collingwood in the match of the round against Adelaide at Victoria Park. Not once, but twice did the Magpie dazzle.
Here's the head of McGuan, no one coming at him. McGuan from the boundary line tries to hook it back. A sensational kick, Mick McGuan for a goal. Bickley an ordinary kick, a shocking kick. Straight to McGuan. McGuan dodging, weaving, good play Mickey McGuan. On the left foot, set sail for home, a beautiful sweeping kick. Oh, great goal, McGuan.
The league's leading goal kicker took the mark of the round.
Modra!
Oh, what a mark!
Modra would kick 5 goals, but in the last quarter he found himself dragged and assigned to bench-warming duties. Adelaide, by the way, lost to Collingwood yet again. North Melbourne were led from the front by inspirational skipper Wayne Carey.
Pulls it back inside, deflected Carey again. And the umpire quick to pay a free, lately down towards half forward. Carey! One of the marks of the season without question.
His 13 marks were magnificent. Would you believe it? The kid from Alice Springs, Adrian McAdam, kicked another 6. He'd booted 23 in 3 games, and that was too much for Footscray to cope with. Gary Ablett chipped in with a couple of superb goals, and in front of a widely parochial local crowd, Geelong shot 38 points ahead of West Coast in the 1992 Grand Final replay.
Ball rebounds for O'Reilly. His kick to full forward. Ablett. Here's another one.
Then the wheels fell off.
Half forward. No mark taken. Picked up by Hines. His high kick in towards full forward. Sumich gets rid of Darcy and will kick a goal which will be his 3rd.
Just after Peter Sumich kicked this goal, he went off with a thigh injury. His departure was the signal for the Eagles' recovery. And what a recovery. they won by 8 points. Following their loss, more bad news was to follow for the Cats. Gary Hocking was nabbed on 2 trial by video charges. He was suspended for 1 match for elbowing Guy McKenna. Following outrage in Perth, skipper Mark Bairstow was booked a day later. He received a 2-week suspension for striking Djakovic. In Sydney, all they could talk about all week was the appointment of the saviour, Ron Barassi. The run-through said it all, but unfortunately for the master coach, his players didn't have the power to repel Carlton. A better performance, but still lost 21 in a row.
Eldon, 48 metres from goal, goes Goldwood and kicks another one.
If you're a Benny Hill fan, don't miss the Big Ham in the Big Apple.
I love to see you laugh.
His last TV special, Benny Hill in New York, 7:30 tonight on 7.
Recently, an object was sighted.
Big. Bigger than big.
Large, astronomically big.
Big would be an understatement.
Very big.
Big. Huge.
When it arrives, you'd better not be alone. It's Bigfoot from
Pizza Hut.
a new style pizza with a big, big taste. Pizzeria style crust with special tomato and cheese base, plus any 3 of your favorite toppings. Bigger than large 2 for 1. 21 slices for $16.90. It's a lot for a little.
My daddy say, he said you ain't seen nothing till you're down on a muffin, then you're sure to be changing your ways. I met cheerleader, was a real young breed, all times I can reminisce. All the best things of loving with a sister and a cousin, only started with a little kiss like this.
I'm glad we chose Alfred James. They were there when we needed them most. Fortunately, we had arranged an Alfred James prepaid funeral plan. Everything was just how we planned, and the Alfred James staff took a personal interest in us. And now, through Trees for Life, they've planted a tree in his memory. There's no doubt about it. When we really needed help, Alfred James made the pain so much easier to bear.
New Seasons gives you new reasons to get it all in the latest Rowan Jarman catalogue. There's new season sports fashion and hot new shoes at great prices. And there's heaps for kids, plus all the latest in cricket and tennis. And with every purchase over $50, you can pick a ticket and get the chance to win tickets to Madonna, U2, Bon Jovi, Ugly Kid Joe, Lenny Kravitz and Hungry Jacks. New Seasons gives you new reasons to get it all in the latest Rowan Jarman catalogue. Out now.
Gold medal, 28 hits from hell with Deep Purple. Susie Quattro. The Tats. Warren. Black Sabbath. Motorhead and more. Gold medal, 28 tracks to wake the dead.
Mutual Community's 100% hospital cover is cheaper than Medibank and SGIC. And for families, the savings add up to more than $150 a year. It's health cover you can stick with from Mutual Community.
These 5 words are all that stand between you and almost $2 million this Saturday. Scary, isn't it?
The legends of ice skating with Torval and Dean. Now comes...
Hi, girls.
Rose Nyland, hot contender for the Senior Sports Classic.
I might try entering it myself.
The luge is the only one where you lie on your back.
The Golden Girls, Sunday on 7.
Since Fitzroy's historic win at the Wacker back in 1989, the Eagles had won 14 games in a row under the lights there. On a Friday night in May, the Lions, with full forward Alistair Lynch kicking 6, ended the run. Fitzroy by 18 points in an upset.
It would make it very, very difficult. I know it's early in the last quarter. Leans back, drop punt, good-looking kick. It looks all right.
Scotty Wind came to grief when Footscray tangled with Carlton. The Brownlow medalist was given on-the-spot treatment, as was Carlton, who lost by 28 points.
Del Rey drops what he perhaps should have taken. Silvani into the action. Also there is Reynolds. West. Liberatore. Shot for goal by Libars. A goal!
The Magpies showed that the curse inflicted on them at a bone-pointing ceremony was nothing to worry about when they met Hawthorn at Victoria Park. Despite losing 18 of their last 20 matches against Hawthorn, Collingwood was in stunning form. The 3-goal result was just what the Magpies needed.
Under McGuan. Mickey McGuan can go for home. There's the kick by McGuan. Goal right through the middle. That's a ceiling.
One look from Ron Barassi was enough to know that the fairy tale outcome was still a pipe dream for the Swans. Loss number 22 in a row for Sydney was their worst, while Brisbane kicked a club record 33-21-219 and established a record 162-point winning margin.
Just about kicked this from 53 metres. Nathan Buckley lets go, and he has kicked the beauty.
And in Adelaide, Tony Modra took the mark of the round, in the match of the round. And to top it off, he kicked 10.
That is the mark of the year.
Adelaide had recovered from a 26-point deficit at the last change to win by 2 points.
Ramiro gets a kick out, but it's not clear enough. Rowe, he's kicked the full forward. Modra's got it. That was a push out. Going for 10. And he kicks it.
North Melbourne regained top spot on the ladder in round 9 with a strong victory over Carlton under the MCG lights. Carey was being talked of in Brownlow medal terms as he kicked 5 goals in the Roos' 7th win of the season.
Here's Carey back with the flight. Will it sit? Oh, great play. Magnificent skill by Carey. He soccers it along the ground. Great play by the captain.
The Blues looked terrible at times. John Dorotich summing it all up for the losers.
John Dorotich. Oh, he's kicked it. He stubbed his foot in the ground. Oh, what a shocking mistake.
For the second week in a row, Fitzroy underlined their new toughness. Up forward, Alistair Lynch kicked 3 goals in 5 minutes to give the Lions a flying start against Collingwood. And for the second year in a row, they proved too strong for the favourites.
He hasn't missed on that occasion either.
Derek Kickett came off the bench and kicked 3 goals in as many minutes to set up Essendon's 46-point win over Adelaide.
Thank you, he says. We'll go back to the centre. But Derek will kick it. Derek Kickett goes for goal and bangs it through.
He worried on. He worried.
Back in the middle once more. Grenbold down to a half forward for the Bombers. Long couldn't take it. Thrown out the back. Long. 40 metres. Caught. Kick it. No. 3 in 3 minutes. Yes.
Same ground, next day. And Alan Jakovic showed just how exciting he can be.
Now can do anything, this fellow. You wouldn't count him out from here. The man for the occasion. He puts it through.
Flamboyant goals. Booming goals. Goals that just made you want to kiss the nearest bloke. Lucky it was his brother, Glenn.
He's given it a big one. It's a ride. It's a goal. A beautiful kick. He salutes the crowd, kisses his brother, and levels the scores. What a moment.
A 6-goal last quarter wrapped up a great win for the Demons, and the Eagles had lost 2 in a row.
The 2 Jakovic's almost on a collision course. Open goal, Obst. Advantage played. Goal to Melbourne. It's all over.
In Sydney, it was billed as the Gary Ablett Show. And with 5 goals in the first quarter, the Cat superstar certainly had Ron Barassi and his Swans quaking. He'd kicked 7, past 50 in only 6 games, to equal Pratt and Lockett's records. The crash of the year saw Richard Osborne go down.
Still the Swans going hard, and down goes Lynch, and down goes Richard Osborne, is it?
He was taken from the ground by ambulance, and his departure seemed to inspire his teammates. The Swans' 23rd straight loss was certainly not their worst.
But, to get the ambulance out there, it's not a good sign.
For the third time in 9 weeks, Fitzroy lost by a kick. After leading Essendon by as much as 28 points, the Lions couldn't cover the revitalised Tim Watson in the dying minutes.
Terrific, isn't it? What a game.
9 times out of 10, Stewie Lowe reckons he'd gob this one. On Saturday, it was the odd day out. And his miss had St Kilda lost to the Eagles by 2 points.
This is close. The goal umpire's gone a long way behind. And that goal umpire has a sense of the dramatic.
Adrian McAdam was a lowly draft choice. His 9 goals against Collingwood equalled the record for a North Melbourne player against the Pies. It helped the Roos consolidate top spot with an awesome 83-point win, their best ever at Collingwood. While McAdam was just great up forward, Wayne Schwash put in a blinder.
Eschenko straight onto the chest of Schwass, goes for goal from 50. Not a bad effort. It's home.
Beware the Hawks. That was the message after Jason Dunstall with 8 and Paul Hudson with 4 buried Footscray.
Now that is play of the year. That is absolutely magnificent stuff by Dunstall to get his 5th goal.
Ruled out by some, Hawthorn now occupied 2nd position on the AFL ladder.
Magnificent.
In a week set aside for the State of Origin Carnival, Victoria started in spectacular style by thrashing a combined New South Wales ACT side at the MCG. Stars for the Big V were Paul Salmon, whose side up forward was always a problem, and Gary Ablett, remarkably versatile Geelong superstar. Salmon 6, Ablett 4, Victoria by 65 points. South Australia were at home to Western Australia in the first real State of Origin match between the neighbours. The Crow Eaters, with Modra kicking 5, won their way through to the final with a 6-goal victory. A dismal crowd of just over 30,000, some 50,000 less than hoped for, reacted to high admission charges and a late start for the final at the MCG. The pace of South Australia, the goal-kicking genius of Darren Jarman, and the steadiness of veteran forward Steve Kernahan proved too much for Victoria.
Sits for him eventually. Hand pass further infield. Bradley runs to the 50-metre line, but gives the hand pass away and sets it up for Tony Hall. He doesn't miss these. Straight through. McDermott beats Gavin Brown and kicks in towards centre-half forward. Marking contest. No one can control it. Back goes O'Donnell. Kick off the ground by Jarman as a goal. Miraculous!
Apart from Ablett, who kicked 5 memorable goals, Victoria was outplayed. Salmon at full forward was kept kickless.
Finds Ablett. He chips towards goal. Hannah may shove it through. Yes!
Disaster too when Roos was felled. A compound fracture of the jaw would sideline him for at least 6 matches. And on the Sunday, Jason Dunstall revelled in his role as captain of Queensland. His 8 goals paved the way for a combined Queensland Northern Territory win over Tasmania in Hobart.
Good goal.
One bright moment was this screamer for Phoebe.
As he kicks up towards the centre. Oh, what a mark! Goodness. It's mark of the year just about, brought in by Matt Phoebe. And his brother likes it from the box as well.
This was the halfway mark of the 93 season. Only 2 wins would separate the 3rd side from the 13th. At the MCG on this long weekend, Craig Bradley continued with his impeccable interstate form.
Scholl feeds it out to Bradley. He's been inspiring. Gleeson, a little 1-2 with Bradley. Bradley runs to half forward, unloads from 70. Bacon, goal square, goal!
For Carlton, he bobbed up everywhere in a great win over Geelong.
Whoa, Bradley! What a mark!
Richmond's 4th win came at the expense of Fitzroy, obviously missing skipper Paul Roos. At Waverley Park, St Kilda played host to Brisbane in Arctic-like conditions.
The hailstones continue to come down. There's a mark taken by Pios. Well, the visibility is so bad he had to put his hand up.
Well,
Said,
look,
he's
got his head down into his shoulder to protect himself from the hailstones. The ferocity of these hailstones.
Now, I'm not exaggerating. I don't think we're all that far from snow here, you know.
Well, it's the they're not disintegrating when they hit the ground. As Pios goes for goal, what has he done?
I think he's kicked it. He has.
Tony Lockett obliterated Brisbane. His 11 goals made it 57 in 7 outings against the Bears.
Burke goes to ground. Lockett is there. The big man has it. This is for number 8. Oh, yes! What a goal!
Collingwood lost its 3rd match in succession to Melbourne, the old enemy, at the MCG on the Queen's birthday holiday. The Demons had 7 on the board before Collingwood kicked its first. Alan Jakovic kicked 9 in a magical performance.
Jakovic on the turn. Jakovic gets his 9th.
At Waverley Park, the young Bombers continued their winning form. Hawthorn was their 5th victim in a row. And for James Hird, it was another pointer to the stardom that seemed certain to lie ahead.
Played on. Hird goes for another one. Oh, James, you're a little champion, you are. Jimmy boy. What a great goal.
Tonight, he's going to make your day. It's the Clint Eastwood action double. It
can't be trouble.
So can I. A cowboy in a big city is unstoppable.
Especially me.
So move over, Dirty Harry.
Buffalo Bill with the fancy hat.
Coogan's Bluff.
You won't believe what happens next.
Then he teams up with Shirley MacLaine.
What's the nun doing out here?
And the whole West's running for cover in 2 mules for Sister Sarah.
I only figured there was going to be one funeral.
The Clint Eastwood action double tonight on 7.
If you thought the sofa shop was just sofas, take a look. Check out the range of lounge suites, sofas and the versatile sofa beds, all at affordable prices. Look at this pair of sofas at only $2.95 each. Great value. Or this Riviera sofa bed, just $4.45. Now here's a super special, a sofa bed and sofa, just $7.95 the pair. That's value. You'll find it all at the sofa shop, 190 West Terrace in the city, open 7 days.
So, what will it be today? Crisp, cool salads or our chef's garden fresh vegetables? Turkey schnitzels plus.
Ooh.
Kangaroo schnitzels plus. Barramundi schnitzels plus. Veal schnitzels plus.
Ooh.
Or chicken schnitzels plus the works.
Yes.
And your usual triple chocolate treat.
Schnitzels plus. It's a tasty treat for the whole family.
For a quick lunch or dinner with friends and family, it's schnitzels plus for us.
Everything you need. Open 7 days. Super low supermarket prices. Open extra early till extra late. Owned by South Australians. There's one close to you. 777 supermarkets. Open 7 days a week.
7 days a week. We make it easy for you. 777.
Who can give you 3 grand minimum trade-in, the largest selection of quality late model cars, and finance arranged in minutes? Bob Moran can. Who can give you people movers for around $45 to $50 a week, or 4-wheel drives for around $50 to $80 a week? Who can? Bob Moran can. So who can give you 3 grand minimum trade-in, finance in minutes, South Australia's largest selection, and 4-year warranty? Who can? Bob Moran can. Bob Moran Cars, Medindi and Ranella, open late Thursdays and all day Saturday.
Look, people these days don't know much about politics or Parliament or the government or any of that stuff. Here at Old Parliament House, North Terrace, the cleaner, after a bit of persuasion, has actually agreed to explain a few of these concepts. It's sort of a pantomime, actually, called According to the Cleaner. And you and the kids will meet Judge Boothby, Sally Suffragist and Victor the Voter. He's a drongo, basically. 2 shows daily throughout the holidays, and it's included in your museum admission. According to the Cleaner, a school holiday presentation from Old Parliament House, North Terrace.
Paid weekly, our 100% hospital cover for singles costs $2 a week less than SGIC or Medibank. That's $8 a month and over $100 a year. It's health cover you can stick with from Mutual Community.
Beds for You have beds for you, all at discount prices. Beds from $2.95, $3.95, $4.95, up to $1,095. See the range, check out the discounts. Beds for You, 190 West Terrace, next to the sofa shop.
The sudden death of AFL Executive Commissioner Alan Schwab threw a pall over the weekend's matches. The former Richmond secretary was found in his hotel room on Friday afternoon. He'd been in Sydney to oversee the rebuilding of the Swans. In Perth that night, the West Coast Eagles suffered their second straight loss at home, this time to ladder leaders North Melbourne. While the key goal-kicking trio of Longmire, Carey and McAdam were held to a total of 6 goals, Archer bobbed up with 5.
Plays on nicely to Allison. Goal coming up. Archer runs to 40, measures it and puts it through. Ooh.
It was a controversial finish. The Roos home by a hotly disputed goal.
50. He hooks it down towards the kickoff line. Going back, Brennan got a touch to it, or did he? No, he did not. Not according to the umpire. Carey's kicked a long-range goal. 16-10, 14-9. Brennan thinks he touched it.
I thought he touched it as well from here.
So did I, to be honest.
With wins over Collingwood and Essendon, Melbourne had suddenly emerged as one of the hot teams in the competition. Again, it was the brilliant Jakovic with 8 goals who was the focal point.
They bring the house down and he kicks it.
Looks
Not
good.
A bad kick. That is a sensational kick.
Fancy following Geelong. At half-time against Fitzroy, the Cats led by 8 goals. In the second half, the Cats caved in again.
He gets around 1, gets around 2, snaps it forward, but he pulls it too far.
He might have got it. He's got it.
Oh, what a game.
Big James Manson kicks it. Great kick. Point the margin.
It took this goal, number 7 from Gary Ablett, to steady them and allow a lucky 7-point win.
Look at this. The monster may just seal it.
Many of the 47,000 who braved the rain and biting winds at the MCG on a Friday night in late June expected to see topside North Melbourne end a horrific run of outs against Hawthorn. The Roos hadn't beaten their great rivals of the 70s since 1984. This was realistically their best chance.
This could be the match winner.
Not too far from home to say that.
This for number 5. Going to be close. I think he's got it.
Once again, the looming presence of Jason Dunstall would stand between North and victory. With just a minute or so left, he accepted a Platten pass and threaded through his 6th.
The situation is that North Melbourne at the moment leads by 3 points. But Jason Dunstall can change all that. He's on a tight angle, but he's only 25 metres out. He kicks for goal. Oh, he's a great kick for goal.
The Hawks' 14th straight win over the Roos, the margin 3 points. Another landmark the next day, as Doug Hawkins finally managed to break the run-through and enter the arena for his 300th game. One to savour for Bulldog fans too, as they beat Brisbane by 28 points. A huge milestone in Sydney. After 26 losses on the trot, the Swans under master coach Ron Barassi scored the win that ended the streak. It took a 10-goal bag from Richard Osborne to do it. The finals aspirants Melbourne, very bad loss indeed.
Scott Doreen, Richard Osborne, he's got it. The full forward for goal number 9. Oh, he's close. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, Richard Osborne in the Swans' day. Race to half forward. He could have a shot. He hooks it back. He's looking for Osborne. Osborne at the back as well. Oh, this is Richard Osborne's day. He's going to kick for goal number 10. This will be his 6th goal of the term. Richard Osborne, goal number 10. What a great effort.
Sydney won its first match since beating Brisbane on May the 8th, 1992. One look at Chairman Mike Willesey's face told it all. A sellout crowd in Adelaide were treated to Gary Ablett at his best when Geelong made the trip to the Crow's Nest. Ablett kicked 10 in spectacular fashion, but his solo contribution was not enough to help Geelong to victory.
Kicks and kicks truly. 10.
The former ladder leaders Adelaide were again back in the top 6.
Might not be even there. Modra this time. Yes, he's got it.
After the triumph over Melbourne, Sydney's winning streak came to an end against Adelaide on the same ground, just 5 days later.
Now, Rowe should shepherd. Anderson should give it to Rowe. He does. Rowe to go for goal. He's usually a good kick. That's a beauty!
It was, however, a costly win for the Crows, with Maynard breaking his collarbone, and Roberin's season coming to a close with a broken leg.
Held onto it. Hurt himself. Oh, he's in trouble. Have a look at him.
It takes a strong heart to follow Fitzroy. For the 7th time this season, the Lions were involved in a contest that was decided by 7 points or less. Lynch was outstanding, and his 7th clinched the game, albeit by a point. It was the 3rd time this season that the Lions had figured in the closest possible result. At the MCG on Sunday, Richmond shot out to a 6-goal lead in the second quarter of their match against Collingwood.
Is this 4 for him? Oh, it is!
Then they started being pegged back. Star for the Magpies was Rocker, who kicked 10, to equal a record in matches between these old rivals.
Kelly doing the ruck work, up against Gale, Tony free. Now Kerrison gets clear, gets his foot to the ball. He might have scored a goal, or has it come off Rocker's boot?
That's 10 for Rocker.
On a weekend of great drama, it was fitting that it should close with a thriller in Perth. Carlton lost captain Stephen Kernahan with a knee injury early, but in a gritty display, inflicted the Eagles' 3rd loss in a row at home. Williams kicked 2 vital goals in the last quarter, but even that might have been in vain if this shot by Chris Mainwaring, with 6 seconds to go, had missed the timber.
Oh, he's hit the post! He's hit the post! That's it! It's over! It's over! That's it! Victory to Carlton in a dramatic match here at Subiaco.
Rookie Roo, Adrian McAdam, passed the 50-goal mark with 6 against Essendon. But for North Melbourne supporters, it was a night not to be forgotten. Trailing the Bombers midway through the final quarter, the AFL's top side staged a great comeback. They held the Dons to a goal and kicked 8 themselves. North by 38 points. Astonishingly, Gary Ablett kicked 11 goals against Melbourne. And for the 3rd time this season, the Super Cat had kicked double figures in a losing side. Richmond led Footscray until 3-quarter time, then stopped stone dead. The Tigers were held goalless in the final term and lost by 3 goals.
What a goal! That's it!
And St Kilda put in one they'd rather forget. First they lost to Adelaide by 93 points.
Modra, chance to shake off Frawley. He's got it. Great goal by Modra, and that is 100 in his career.
And then they learned that top full forward Tony Lockett would miss the rest of the season with a broken vertebrae in his back, courtesy of this collision with a goalpost.
Passes into the post, he touched the ball. In any case, it may have been going off target.
Next week, the man with the bad back caught bungee jumping, and this poor cripple miraculously cured just hours later. Don't laugh.
So it costs everybody.
Because you're picking up the tab.
1.6 billion per year.
Plus, Australia's greatest aviation scandal.
Our loss is enormous.
That ended in a schoolgirl tragedy.
It's wrecked our lives forever.
Why was an unsafe airline allowed to fly? And new solarium safety fears. Real life. Weeknights at 6:30.
Hey, let's do lunch.
Hit the hut for lunch. Everything you can munch. New pizza and pasta bar at Pizza Hut for lunch. Come on, hit the hut.
Try Pizza Hut's great new pizza and pasta bar. Choose from a wide variety of freshly baked pan pizzas and a delicious new range of hot pasta. Walk straight up and help yourself as many times as you like for just $4.95.
For pizza and pasta, come on, hit the hut for lunch. Hit the hut. 7 days a week, we make it easy for you. 777.
Everything you need. Open 7 days. Super low supermarket prices.
777.
Open extra early till extra late.
777.
Owned by South Australians.
777.
There's one close to you.
777.
777 supermarkets. Open 7 days a week.
7 days a week, we make it easy for you. 777. 777.
Are sharks on the loose in your neighbourhood, seeking out their next likely victim and striking at those who are most vulnerable? If you become a target, there's one thing to do. Get behind the string of Amplimesh Security Grill, the famous grill that turns heads into hammerheads. The grill that's available from authorised Amplimesh dealers. Look for this symbol in the yellow pages.
Dynamite Country Hits. 32 hits from country music's biggest stars. Johnny Cash, Tammy Wynette, Ricky Nelson, Boxcar Willie. Over 85 minutes of country number ones. Dynamite Country, 32 big hits from J&B.
Look, people these days don't know much about politics or Parliament or the government or any of that stuff. Here at old Parliament House North Terrace, the cleaner, after a bit of persuasion, has actually agreed to explain a few of these concepts. It's sort of a pantomime, actually, called According to the Cleaner. And you and the kids will meet Judge Boothby, Sally Suffragist and Victor the Voter. He's a drongo, basically. 2 shows daily throughout the holidays, and it's included in your museum admission. According to the Cleaner, a school holiday presentation from old Parliament House North Terrace.
New Visine Revive are eye drops that not only relieve soreness and redness, they also soothe and moisturize. For eyes that are sore or dry, switch to Visine Revive. Your eyes will feel the difference.
Try Pizza Hut's great value pizza and pasta bar. Help yourself to a wide variety of fresh pizzas and a delicious range of hot pasta, all for just $4.95.
Pizza and pasta. Come on, hit the hut for lunch. Hit the hut.
It was a round that the goal kickers would savour. Tony Modra started things off with a club record 13 goals in a 139-point demolition of Richmond at Football Park.
That's his 13. Oh, 13 with the siren sounding. Well, what a way to finish. 13 goals. Well, he may not be Michael Jordan, but he was Air Modra tonight. Bullis congratulates him. Adelaide finish on the highest note possible.
And it continued on the next day. Severio Rocker kicked 10 as Collingwood raced to a 64-point win over Footscray.
Oh, used his body and he's marked. Severio Rocker, 19 years of age, 6'5", for goal number 10. No doubt about it. Great effort by the big fellow at full forward. 10 goals.
And at Princes Park, Stephen Silvani reached double figures too. His 10 earned him best of field votes and ensured Carlton an 86-point win over Fitzroy. With Lockett injured, St Kilda looked to 13 different goal scorers and a booty of 27 goals against Geelong. Craig O'Brien kicked 6 of them and Gordon Foe chipped in with 5. For Geelong, it was a devastating loss. Melbourne's finals dreams took a battering when Hawthorn led all day to win by 16 points. Dunstall kicked 7.
Up towards full forward, Dunstall, great mark. Oh, that was superb. They needed the Hawks. They're in front on the board, but you feel that Melbourne's had more of the play, and Dunstall does not let us down. It's a goal.
In the tightest match of the round, this was the mark we'll all remember.
Where courage needed here. Oh! Wanganeen showed 100%.
And it seemed fitting that Paul Salmon should decide the outcome of the Essendon West Coast clash at the MCG.
Now he's got to kick it quickly. Salmon is 1 out. He's got to kick it now while Salmon is there. He's got a chance. Salmon at the back. Oh, free kick, Salmon.
The big fish had kicked 7 straight behinds, and he lined up in the final minute. The Bombers needed this goal to win. There were nervous mutterings amongst the 44,000 spectators.
To put the Bombers in front. Salmon kicks. It's good. Bombers in front.
It was enough to have coach Kevin Sheedy in a lather of excitement.
Great performance of Bombers.
I have never seen Sheedy like that, except for those premierships in the 80s.
Oh, what a great performance, Roscoe.
A dismal first half by the top side on the ladder saw North Melbourne falter against St Kilda under lights at the MCG. Despite the twin-pronged attack of Longmire, who kicked 6, and McAdam, who added 5, the Roos were no match for the brilliance of St Kilda.
It's a goal. What a beauty.
Nearly 70,000 saw Essendon veteran Timmy Watson at his best. With a 5-goal haul against Carlton at the MCG.
He's dumped it, Timmy Watson. Long receives from Mercury on to Timmy Watson. Goal number 4 coming up to the champ. Yes! Right through the middle.
Kick doesn't come too well off the boot. Watson, can he get his 5th?
Sheedy's Baby Bombers Mark II had eased into 3rd position. Second half fade-outs had haunted Geelong all season. It happened again against Collingwood. Gary Ablett kicked 5 goals before half-time. After the break, the Cats just managed to hang on to take the points.
Great kick.
Ablett playing up the ground, not looking like getting the 2 for his 100 at the moment.
Well done, Tudor.
Yeah, a little backhander to Gary Hocking. He approaches the 50. Goes long, Gary Hocking. He's kicked both their goals in this last quarter.
Hawthorn assumed top position on the ladder and a healthy percentage boost as well with a 92-point win over Sydney. Dunstall kicked 9 and Hudson 8. The poor old Swans managed only 9 between them. Skipper John Worsfold played his best game for the season to spearhead the West Coast Eagles to a vital win over Adelaide at Subiaco. His 4 goals were telling in a 37-point win.
Pittman, Evans off the Worsfold. His little kick for goal bounces through.
A massive crowd of more than 87,000 braved a wintry Friday night at the MCG to see Essendon severely dent Collingwood's finals aspirations.
Well done by Denham. Mercury gets it clear. Ollerenshaw. A kick to the front of the square. Out comes Kickett. Oh, Buick collected it. Snapshot by Buick. Oh, it might be there. It's a goal.
Coach Kevin Sheedy's 300th game. The Bombers simply outclassed the Magpies. 10 minutes into the match at the MCG, Gary Ablett took this mark.
Honours the lead to the pocket.
Oh,
Ablett
Ablett.
He's got it.
No.
It's a mark. This for the 2nd fastest century in VFL AFL history. And there it is. Only Bob Pratt got there quicker, and that was 1 game quicker. Gary Ablett gets his century in his 14th game for the season. And despite the protestations of officials, he has been besieged by people here at his favourite stage, the MCG.
He finished with 10 for the day. He helped Geelong upset 2nd place North Melbourne.
Ablett's in front. Oh, what a mark! What a mark! He probably should have 14 or 15 already. Ablett, goal.
It's a great effort.
Topside Hawthorn also fell from grace. The 4th time in a row, they lost to Carlton.
First half to centre half forward. Gow's in the front spot. Christou to Scholl. Scholl from 45. Drop punt. Scores a level. It's all square. And a couple of chances. Oh, look at this. Have a look at that one. Oh, a beauty.
In Sydney, the highlight was the appearance of this young porker, proudly wearing the number 4 of injured St Kilda full forward Tony Lockett.
There is a pig at full forward. That looks like a large white landrace cross. We have an expert in the field. It's a good thing you're here. He's looking. Oh, he's on a lead. He's on a lead. Get the runner out there and pick up the pig. Oh, number 4 plugger. Oh, that's hard. It's only a joke, plugger, if you're watching. The big question is who's going to tackle him? Oh, this could go on for some time. Oh, no, they tire quickly, do they?
It didn't faze the Saints, to Stewie Lowe taking 17 marks and kicking 8 goals. They won by 6 goals.
Taylor in the middle. Everett's away. The big man lopes up towards half forward. Can someone take a mark? Oh. Look at that. Legs pumping. He kicks up towards half forward. Fode comes steaming out. O'Brien, the ball spinning, but he picks it up nicely. Goes with a left foot stab. Low. Yes, there's another one. Mark number 16. Goal number 8.
Adelaide lost its 18th match in 24 visits to Melbourne. But a 5-point loss to Fitzroy was devastating.
Play on, says the umpire. Dunstan's normally a good kick at goal. He hooks it back. Oh, great attempt, Dunstan. I think he's kicked it, he has.
The Crows dropped out of the top 6, and despite Tony Modra kicking his 100th goal for the season and becoming the first Crow to reach the milestone, there was little to celebrate.
Tony Modra, goal number 100 for the season. He kicks. I think he's got it. Well done, Anthony Modra. Great effort by the champion full forward.
Here they come. Modra getting mobbed. And we can only hope from the Crows' point of view he doesn't get injured, because this could be pretty dangerous, really. The sentiment's right, but really...
I suppose you could thank his lucky stars he's here and not over in Football Park, because there would you be, 45,000 of those fans.
I think it's a shame it's not at Football Park.
Mention must be made of Lynch. 6 more goals took him past 50. Begs the question, how many he might have kicked if he played full forward all year.
In front of Smart. Lynch for goal number 6, a vital kick in the context of this game. Alistair Lynch, he's kicked it. 6 goals for the full forward.
St Kilda's gallant run to the finals fell apart in the second half against Collingwood at Waverley Park. Leading by 5 goals at half-time, the Saints gave the Magpies breathing space for September, and they lost by 2 goals.
Good touch, no goal. Goal. Starcevic on centre wing. Torpedo punt kick. Oh, Mickey, cover yourself, son. Cover yourself, Mickey. It's a goal.
Gary Ablett did it again. He kicked his weekly average of 8 and passed the 700 goal mark in his marvellous career.
He's kicked 5 for the day.
It's close. He's got it. 700 goals to Gary Ablett.
While he was thrilling patrons at one end of Cardinia Park, poor old Hawthorn were looking particularly sick. The latter leaders would face an 82-point hiding.
48 metres. There's another nail in the coffin.
Major television first.
They think I am finished, but I will show them.
One had style.
You're the one on the lamb and I'm the one on the town.
The other had power.
Now, who would you rather be at this moment?
Academy Award winner Dustin Hoffman.
Dutchman's making a comeback.
Die-hard action supremo Bruce Willis.
No, Dutch!
And Australia's Nicole Kidman.
Do you want me to leave?
A couple of good fellas up against the law.
Now everybody's happy.
3 superstars together in a first-class action blockbuster. 8:30 Sunday. Billy Bathgate on 7.
KFC, tender roast, it's so tender, and wedges so golden and brown.
If you can't decide between the great taste of KFC's new seasoned potato wedges and tender roast chicken for $9.95, get both, because right now just $9.95 buys you the lot.
The 2 best tastes in town, I like it like that.
Golden Grove speaks for itself.
There are so many families here. You don't have to travel out of the suburb. Everything's so convenient. It's all there. It's so close.
Get on the O-Bane. I don't have to worry. I don't have to drive.
The range of schools here just gives our kids a better chance for a job.
It's just such a good community spirit.
We don't have to go anywhere because it's all here.
The kids have a ball here.
We wouldn't lose any money if we sold our house, that's for sure.
My kids feel safe.
We let Golden Grove speak for itself.
The gardens, the trees, it's what living in a village is all about.
Look, people these days don't know much about politics or Parliament or the government or any of that stuff. Here at Old Parliament House, North Terrace, the cleaner, after a bit of persuasion, has actually agreed to explain a few of these concepts. It's sort of a pantomime, actually, called According to the Cleaner. And you and the kids will meet Judge Boothby, Sally Suffragist and Victor the Voter. He's a drongo, basically. 2 shows daily throughout the holidays, and it's included in your museum admission. According to the Cleaner, a school holiday presentation from Old Parliament House, North Terrace.
Dynamite Country Hits. 32 hits from country music's biggest stars. Johnny Cash. Tammy Wynette. Ricky Nelson. Boxcar Willie. Over 85 minutes of country #1s. Dynamite Country. 32 big hits from J&B.
There's terrific bargains at Shirks now.
Great new styles for the ladies from lipstick $44.95, Bonbon $39.95, Candy $44.95.
Excellent.
Save on Forza leather sports shoes. For Dad, save $10. For Mum, save $10. And for the little folk, save $5.
Excellent.
And from Windsor Smith, you'll save $10 on these great waxy leather hikers.
Excellent.
Only at UX, the new force in footwear.
Excellent.
The Hungry Lotus, the resting swamp. What on earth?
It's called Tai Chi, David. And what's more, it promotes both a healthy mind and body.
Healthy. Give me strength.
Now the fibre-rich flakes of Kellogg's Sultana brand are even tastier thanks to plumper, juicier Australian Sultanas. With a taste this great, they'll never know it's healthy.
And what are you doing?
The Hungry Lotus is pouring Sultana brand.
You've all gone very soft and juicy in the head.
Kellogg's Sultana brand. Health food made tasty.
Eight goals to Doc Wheeldon and the mark of the night to Alistair Lynch were two memories of Fitzroy's win under lights in Sydney.
Angle is quite difficult. And he does a pretty good job of this. It's a goal. Coming into the side at the expense of Zanotti. Oh, Lynch! What have you done? She's wrapped.
The next day, Kickett was supreme in Essendon's win over Footscray at the MCG. His 8 goals enabled the Bombers to retain top spot.
Kickett races in the goal for his third. And he's kicked it. Fury in towards half forward and breaking the shackles is Dean Wallace. He's been moved to the forward line. The little chip pass, a push out by Kickett. He's got it, Kickett. Derek Kickett for goal number 8. It bounces, it rolls. Oh, don't tell me he's kicked this. He has. Goal number 8.
For the first time since 1964, St Kilda beat Carlton at Princess Park, with Robert Harvey best of field in the historic boilover.
55 metres out, short, low, great mark. We've only 6 minutes before three-quarter time. It's close. It's there. Spiral punt kick. Sexton in front. Oh, at the back of the pack. Pekin could kick a goal. It'll be their first of the last quarter. It is!
The West Coast handled the atrocious conditions in Perth superbly to beat Hawthorn, and along the way thwarted Jason Dunstall's hopes of a century. They kept the champion goal kicker to 1, left him stranded on 99.
Here's Pike, the kick inside half forward. A pick up by Heady. A snap. An unbelievable goal.
Melbourne had one last chance to make the finals. That evaporated in Adelaide. The Crows overcame terrible kicking to win by 59 points. They managed 13 goals from 40 scoring shots.
To the half-back line. Anderson very strong overhead. Off onto the left foot from 60 metres. Greg Anderson, a booming kick, Anderson. Oh, touch to a goal, I think. Yes, a goal.
Jason Dunstall's 100th goal of the season was also his easiest. He followed Gary Ablett and Tony Modra to the 3-figure mark, emulating the deeds of Jesselenko, McKenna and Hudson back in 1970.
He runs in, touches it down. Here's the 100. He turns around and bangs it through. It's come early.
Whoa. And a Hawthorn player slipped to ground in there. That's very dangerous. And that cord came down on top of him. What hope are those guys in the black uniform got of controlling that crowd? Look, Dennis, they're running from just about everywhere on the ground. It really is a nonsense. Still, congratulations to Jason Dunstall. He's done it again.
He would finish with 8, and in doing so helped the Hawks to a strong win over Adelaide.
Who sets it up for Dunstall. The fullback is down, Jamison. Dunstall takes the penalty. Goes off the ground and sinks it.
85,000 saw Collingwood and Carlton fight out a great first half at the MCG.
Handball's not in front of himself. Still going on with a little row. Brad Rowe on the left foot's kicked the ripper goal. Great play.
As the clock ticks down to half-time, Pert does the ruck work. Oh, he's hit it straight to Diesel. Williams a snapshot. Oh, what a gem! That's a goal! Williams kicks his second for the quarter.
Kernahan stepped in and kicked 7, while the Magpies managed only 1 goal after half-time.
Now he picks up well. Kicks towards half-forward. Kernahan in front. Has he taken that mark? He has. So for his 6th goal and 494th of his career, 48 for this year. If he's accurate, gee, that's not bad. It's a goal.
There's Greg Williams. Can't trap it. Scholler's been a good player. And a clever hand pass. Heaver. Further afield, Tommy Elvin. The Blues go forward again. Kernahan's at the back. He might get another one, the captain. Goal number 7 coming up. He stabs it. Yes! Great individual performance by Steve Kernahan.
Geelong knocked Essendon from the top of the ladder and again showed they were the best side outside the top 6.
Bairstow does it beautifully with Scott. Oh, he might kick a goal, Robert Scott. 30 metres out and closing. Oh! The Cats are back in town. A report on a subsequent suspension earlier in the season. Into the square. Oh, Stoneham was the flyer. Ablett is there also. Look at them like birds chasing crumbs. Oh, no! He's kicked that one. He has kicked a miraculous goal.
The West Coast visited Footscray and hopes of the double chance were shattered. The Bulldogs won by 7 goals in front of a poor crowd of only 12,000.
Knocks it away. A chance for Grant. Gets to his feet. Left foot. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Chris Grant.
The injury to Guy McKenna just compounded Nick Malthouse's worries.
Goes to ground, gets to his feet. McKenna has the opportunity to mop up, but there's been a free kick. I think McKenna's hurt his knee.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Oh, he couldn't have.
Oh, no.
He got tangled up in the tackler, and he has gone down and hurt his knee. Have a look at this. The whistle had gone. Oh, there it is.
Well, let's just hope that it is the lesser of two evils. Certainly you would expect some major damage to be done there. Let's hope it's just a week or two absence for Guy McKenna.
On Friday night in Perth, Geelong had to win to keep its finals hopes alive.
Good snap in towards Ablett again. In the right pocket. That will have to be special. The mark is taken. The kick is good, and it's a goal to Tudor. Well, that's a poor kick by Dean Kemp. Couch may make him pay. Djakovic, Ablett will make him pay, and he does.
Ablett kicked 5, but his collision with the goalpost sent a shudder around the ground.
Ablett. Oh, he's crunched into that goalpost, and he's hurt. He's hurt.
But he's back. He's kicked a goal, Sandy, but he is in big trouble, Gary Ablett.
The Cats, with a strong last quarter, went on to a win that would briefly put them into the top 6.
Bairstow gives him backup support. Hocking goes even wider to Darcy. Tim Darcy gets the hand pass away. Tudor can goal. 48 metres. Lee Tudor has kicked it.
For coach Malcolm Blight, a moment to savour.
Look at Blight with Bairstow.
North Melbourne lost the match against Footscray. The double chance.
And to see West on the end of it. Snapshot with the left foot. Will go close. Griggich again. Oh, can't mark it this time. Grant has kicked a beauty.
Well, there's the bounce. One down by Ashenko. Atkins out of the middle. Down towards half forward. Thorpe leads in the race. Clean grab to Grant. He measures the kick from 45 metres and it's bending back. It's a goal. Oh, this is a feast at the MCG.
It knocked it further forward for teammate. Martin is there. Griggich pressuring him. Well done. Martin still. Loose ball. Grant. Snap. Oh, it's made it!
And to cap off a horrible day, lost full forward John Longmire with a knee injury.
There. And Footscray defenders able to tie it up. Quill comes up with a football, but it's going to be a bounce. And John Longmire, gee, I hope he hasn't done his knee. He's clutching the back of it, and that doesn't look good. Is Sydney not out of this?
At Princess Park, Sydney staged a last quarter revival to level the scores against Carlton.
Goes bang, lets loose, it's close. It's very close, it's a goal. Giving it back to Silvani. Silvani, dangerous. It comes up though. Andrew McKay, gone. Umpire calls play on. Who'll end up with it? They've got it. Rose, an open goal. Head pass, mid-cuddle. Scores 11. Who would have believed this?
If was left to Rowan Welsh to kick the winning point and ensure the Blues the double chance in September.
Oh, the Blues are going to get out of it. Well, this will be the last kick of the match. Surely a score. It is. Carlton have won. Whatever the result, the Blues have won. It matters not. There's the siren.
The match that everything hinged on was the final home and away of the season. Adelaide had never beaten Collingwood, had to win to clinch their first finals appearance. After a magnificent start, the Magpies stopped and were overrun by 4 goals. The Crows through to September.
From 55 metres, that booming kick. Right on the goal line, it's been punched away. Lip tap, gather, snapshot. He's dogged it. Adelaide in front. Just a little kick near the centre of the ground, overrun by both Collingwood players, Fraser and Rowe. Taken away by Tregenza, Anderson, Jarman, now Anderson again. Little kick was good vision. McGuinness has got some space. He'll run up inside 50. Good shepherd by Wigney. The umpire didn't see it. Away goes McGuinness. That's goal of the night, if you don't mind.
Emotional evening, this one now, as Wren goes up and thumps it down. Liptak in the grasp. McGuinness again, inspired his third kick of the term. Modra!
His kick up near 50 metres. Bouncing ball, awkward. Jarman controls it. Andrew Jarman's got another one.
The peaceful silence of Bathurst is about to be cracked by the thunder of the mighty V8, not to mention the arrival of Doug Mulray.
I love the smell of V8s in the morning.
Tooheys 1000, exclusive to 7.
Hey, let's do lunch.
Hit the hut for lunch. Everything you can munch. New pizza and pasta bar at Pizza Hut for lunch. Come on, hit the hut.
Try Pizza Hut's great new pizza and pasta bar. Choose from a wide variety of freshly baked pan pizzas and a delicious new range of hot pasta. Walk straight up and help yourself as many times as you like for just $4.95.
For pizza and pasta, come on, hit the hut for lunch. Hit the hut.
New Seasons gives you new reasons to get it all in the latest Rowan Jarman catalogue. There's new season sports fashion and hot new shoes at great prices. And there's heaps for kids, plus all the latest in cricket and tennis. And with every purchase over $50, you can pick a ticket and get the chance to win tickets to Madonna, U2, Bon Jovi, Ugly Kid Joe, Lenny Kravitz and Hungry Jacks. New Seasons gives you new reasons to get it all in the latest Rowan Jarman catalogue.
Out now. Everywhere you look, there are reasons why you need eye drops. The problem is, some are just for soreness and redness. Some soothe and moisturize. New Visine Revive does both. Visine Revive not only relieves soreness and redness, it also soothes and moisturizes. For eyes that are sore or dry, switch to Visine Revive. Your eyes will feel the difference.
Go berserk. The Ice Arena Mount Everton, open 7 days a week.
Status Quo, just one of the 28 hot cuts on the sizzling 70s. Susie Quattro, Elton John, Stevie Wright, the Ted Mulray Gang,
Jump in my car.
Smokey, Lacey, Pilot, Peter Allen, and the great Barry White. The sizzling 70s, it's cool.
Don't you wish you could buy your new kitchen at trade prices? Now you can. Just choose a kitchen from Wallspan's range of quality builders' kitchens. They're all under $1,900, so you'll save hundreds. The Builder's Kitchen, exclusive to Wallspan for a short time only.
Try Pizza Hut's great value pizza and pasta bar. Help yourself to a wide variety of fresh pizzas and a delicious range of hot pasta, all for just $4.95.
Pizza and pasta, come on, hit the hut for lunch. Hit the hut.
Sunday on Movie Scene, a sneak preview of Johnny Depp's new romantic comedy movie, Benny and June.
name's Sam. So I hear.
Sam is just he's just this wild, magical character.
Willsie's Movie Scene, 5:30 Sunday.
In front of only 29,000, the lowest finals crowd since 1944, the reigning premiers from the West Coast produced some of that premiership magic.
Really forward in this term. Stevens towards centre, half forward. What a spectacular mark by Waterman.
On the receiving end was North Melbourne, the ladder leader for 11 weeks mid-season, but severely depleted by the loss of full forward John Longmire with a knee injury. To compound their worries, the Roos then lost skipper and most brilliant player Wayne Carey with a hamstring.
Say, oh, what a blow this will be. Djakovic to Mainwaring, Carey's in all sorts of trouble. Hamstring, I think, Bruce.
It's that Gabba hamstring, I think.
The Eagles had gambled on the fitness of Chris Lewis, back after 6-week suspension on 2 different charges late in the season, and he played a spectacular game.
Waits for it now, turns around, goes for goal, steadies and puts it through. Shaping up as if it's a torpedo punt. Good looking kick, great goal.
Last year's Norm Smith medalist Peter Matera revelled in the conditions, kicking 3 goals.
48 metres out, kick was smothered, Gotten had it slapped away, Matera with the outside of the boot, if you don't mind.
For North, who started the season so disastrously, with a 147-point Foster's Cup loss to Adelaide and the sacking of coach Wayne Schimmelbusch, it was yet another disappointment. The Eagles by 51 points in this cutthroat second elimination final. For the first time, there was a finals match played at night. Nearly 80,000 arrived at the MCG in perfect conditions to see Essendon and Carlton in the qualifying final. The Bombers had been hard hit with injuries to 6 key players, including skipper Mark Thompson, and watched in horror as Carlton's danger man and leader Steve Kernahan kicked 4 goals in the first quarter.
Up towards half forward, and it's effective. Now Heaver has an opportunity to go towards Kernahan. Kernahan, use of the body. Oh, he started well.
One of the best matches for the season, scores were level at half-time.
But there's Long brilliantly to Harvey. Harvey goes straight towards goal. Silvani and Salmon punched away by Silvani. Buick off the ground. It's a goal. Magnificent Buick.
Comes into half forward for Danaher and Kickett. They're both there. It's Williams who reads the crumbs beautifully. Look at that hand pass. 30 metres to Craig Bradley. He pumps it long in towards Kernahan and Danaher. Powell is there also, tucked in the pocket. He bends it round, and he's kicked an amazing goal.
In defence, Gavin Wanganeen was superb.
Williams may make him pay. Oh, what a man by Wanganeen. That is just quite sensational.
In a seesawing battle, Carlton fought back late in the last quarter, with the vision of Greg Williams helping Gleeson to a crucial goal.
Williams, Diesel Williams clear, 48 metres. Look at that kick. That's a magnificent kick. He saw Gleeson. So this could well give Carlton a 10-point lead.
And Williams up to 27 possessions.
Well, he must have heard you. He shoots towards goal, and Carlton lead by 10 points.
Despite a late surge by Watson, the Blues were through to the second semi-final by just 2 points.
Madden can't take it. Somerville was at the back. Denham. Bombers still not done with. Harvey kicks it to the goal front. Marking contest here. Ridley couldn't take it. Watson kicks the goal. Timmy Watson's kicked his 3rd goal. And by gee, this has been a game that everyone will remember. The song was sounded. The Blues have gone home by 2 points. And ladies and gentlemen, don't ever miss this.
Back to the same ground the next day, and Adelaide made their finals debut after 3 seasons in the AFL. For Hawthorn, it was their record 12th finals campaign in a row. The Crows had only once won in Melbourne all year, but at half-time, led by 4 goals.
Hawthorn might pay for this. Oh, look at this. Liptak, no one near him for 40 metres. Matthew Liptak races in the goal and says, thank you very much, and puts it through.
The Hawks' fight back was predictable. Dunstall kicked 6.
Right on 50. Dunstall kicks. It looks good. He's done it. 5 goals for the champion full forward. The Hawks back in business.
Hawks down by 2 points. 47 metres out. They're in front.
And this miss by Platten was ever so costly.
No, he hasn't got it yet. He's 35 metres out, John Platten. Has time to steady. Has to kick high. Dunstall.
Point.
It's over the line. It's over the line. It's a score. Behind the Platten.
Steadying goals by the Crows gave them a red carpet ride through to the second semi-final.
Oh, Liptak, dangerous. Liptak goes long as he can. McGuinness is there. It bounces for a goal.
Wren wins it. Tony McGuinness receives from Tregenza. In towards half forward. Langford the big fist away. Still the Crows. Wigney. Now Nigel Smart. He's kicked it. Yes. Crows in front.
Gowers takes the mark. There's the siren. The Crows, with their own bit of history, have knocked off the mighty Hawks. And in their first attempt at AFL finals, they've advanced to the second semi.
The finals were in full swing, and already 2 coaches had been axed. Dual Hawthorn Premiership coach Alan Joyce was stood down. In successive seasons, his Hawks had finished 6th. At Moorabbin, St Kilda sacked Ken Sheldon, a finals coach in 1992. On Saturday at Waverley Park, Carlton moved into the grand final with an emphatic second semi-final win over Adelaide.
Williams has been pretty quiet. His left footer, oh, Madden is 30 metres in the clear. Wren giving chase. Ooh. What a sprint. This is something to watch. Madden goes long for goal. He might have kicked it. Whoa. Sensational. I have never seen the like of it.
Oh, big Justin. Oh, that'll bring a smile to Justin's face, I would think. And that's really rubbing the salt into the wounds.
The Crows could kick only 2 goals from 11 scoring shots in the first half. Had no answer to Craig Bradley in the second.
His tap out is clever. Bradley gathers. Now they're a chance to run it into the breeze. Bradley all the way to the 50, all the way to the 30. Craig Bradley goes for goal and kicks a ripper.
Rashudo overran it. This is to Ulio. To Ulio to Bradley. History repeats itself. He runs to 30. He may have kicked another one, his third.
When the rain started falling, Carlton looked supreme. The win installed them as red-hot premiership favourites.
Kernahan the chance. Pushed out. Must be a free to Kernahan. Advantage. It goes to Heaver. Open goal coming up for Heaver. And now Bradley, who kicks number 5. It'll be tough for the Crows now.
The next day, the injury-plagued Bombers started underdogs against the reigning premiers from the West Coast. With a 6-goal lead at half-time, Essendon were always in command.
Watson sprints in the goal, and the Essendon champs kicked it.
Great Rovers goal from Watson. Hart and Buick. Watson kicked a beautiful goal late in the first quarter. Puts it high. Be looking for Salmon. Yes, he's got it. Great mark. Distance won't be a problem. 30 metres out directly in front. Kicks it goal and gets it.
Salmon kicked 4 telling goals. The surprise package was Calthorpe with 3.
Another player slips over. Oh, gee, this is Calthorpe. Setting sail for home, David Calthorpe, and he's kicked the goal.
75,000 saw coach Michael Malthouse's gamble with less than fit players come unstuck. And for the Eagles, 4th place would be their result in 1993.
Stopped it! Great goal, the little rover. The Bombers on fire.
Essendon met Adelaide in the preliminary final, and there were no signs of finals jitters from the Crows.
Spot there. Wren won the first tap out of the centre. Denham's quick kick will probably get the job to tag McGuinness. Visca gets a kick away for Adelaide. Half forward, Smart in the box seat. Went with one hand. Grenvold on him. Smart from 55 metres. Centering kick to the goal square. Not a bad one. Hodges sets himself. Chance for Liptak. First goal round the body. Looks good. Great start.
Essendon fans appealing for the free kick. No, look at this man. Nigel Smart. Handball over the top. Is it all right? Modra. Unselfishly, Smart will get the goal. Brilliant football by Adelaide. clear. It's a goal to Adelaide. Don't worry about that.
Michael Long was one of Essendon's few winners in the first half.
Ball wide for Long. Backs himself.
Tony Modra kicked 5 in the first half and overtook Gary Ablett as the leading goal kicker.
No, he couldn't quite control the football. Neither could Nigel Smart. Chance for Modra. Kick it. He does. And he gets another goal. Has he? Yes!
Sean Wren took one of the marks of the year.
Competitive. He's kicked to about 30 metres. Oh, Wren!
Little touch by Pittman was important. Mercury close to the boundary line. Mercury does well. Handball, Salmon, get the goal.
In the second half, Buick kicked 5, including this one from the boundary. A goal by O'Donnell put Essendon in front.
It's the flow court. Gets the handball away. Maynard gives it to long stages. Watson important. O'Donnell should go. Goes and puts it through. The Bombers are in front.
The clincher came from veteran Tim Watson in the last minutes.
Taken by Brown. Wanganeen's got him. Did he have the football? One wonders. Away goes Ola Renshaw. To Wanganeen. In short, Watson. Shorter again, Mercury. No, Watson gets around. Forced to kick with the left. It slews off the side of his boot. Centre half back for Adelaide. Very important possession. Watson's got it. Watson goes for goal. Look at this! That will go down! Essendon are home in the preliminary final thanks to a goal kicked by Timmy Watson. Graham Corn shakes his head in disbelief after being 7 goals in front at half-time.
When Goldie Hawn
You're the carpenter?
met Kurt Russell, only a disaster could keep them together.
She has no recollection of who she is. Come to Daddy.
Now she's living the life she never knew she had.
So glad you're back. So many of them.
Your list of daily chores.
I prepared and handled raw food. You're living in a nightmare. This is fun.
It's the Splash It comedy. Goldie Hawn in Overboard, 8:30 Monday on 7.
We took the textures and colours that were rugged, warm and beautiful and fired local clays and shales until they captured the magic of a country like no other. If your heart's in the country, these are the bricks you'll want. PGH, bricks of uncommon beauty.
So, what will it be today? Crisp, cool salads or our chef's garden fresh vegetables? Turkey schnitzels plus.
Ooh.
Kangaroo schnitzels plus.
Ah.
Barramundi schnitzels plus. Veal schnitzels plus.
Ooh.
Or chicken schnitzels plus the works.
Yes.
And your usual triple chocolate treat.
Schnitzels plus. It's a tasty treat for the whole family.
For a quick lunch or dinner with friends and family, it's schnitzels plus for us.
I'm glad we chose Alfred James. They were there when we needed them most. Fortunately, we had arranged an Alfred James prepaid funeral plan. Everything was just how we planned, and the Alfred James staff took a personal interest in us. And now, through Trees for Life, they've planted a tree in his memory. There's no doubt about it. When we really needed help, Alfred James made the pain so much easier to bear.
It's on again! This Sunday, the Globe Derby Treasure Market.
I bought it for $5.
Where you can barter for thousands of bargains.
I bought this for 50 cents.
Bargains for the home, bargains for the family.
I bought this for $10.
Electrical, music, even something for the kids.
I bought this for $50.
Don't be a mug and pay full price. Barter at the Globe Derby Treasure Market, Port Wakefield Road, but be early. Gates open 9 a.m.
Paid the car insurance.
Bon appétit.
Thank you.
The oranges were on special.
A weekend away improves the putting.
Every day, a MasterCard makes life easier all round. Because with MasterCard, you've got the whole world in your hands.
These 5 words are all that stand between you and almost $2 million this Saturday. Scary, isn't it?
We took the textures and colours that were rugged, warm and beautiful and fired them in clay until they rang true. PGH, bricks of uncommon beauty.
Well, a marvellous final series. What about the qualifying final? The first night final when Carlton beat Essendon by 2 points under lights. And that preliminary final. Adelaide had the game won, but they were overrun in the second half. It started a big week for the Bombers because not only did they qualify for the grand final, but their heroic back pocket, Gavin Wanganeen, won the Brownlow medal. A terrific result for him. It left the big game of the year, Carlton-Essendon, in the grand final.
Fletcher to bring it back into play. Goes straight down the middle. Lovely kick, almost to the centre of the ground. Williams waits at the back, but it's to his opposite number, Denham. In the middle. Now Michael Long. Look at this boy go. Away goes Michael Long. 50 metres out. Still going. 30 metres out. Oh, what play! It may have been touched on the line. No! One of the plays of the year.
Brown, kick the full forward, Kernahan's got it, no mark, play on, Elvin, can't get past, well scragged, Kernahan snapshot, Kernahan, Carlton's first goal.
Bombers are making a change, Gerard Healy.
Watson off for Wallace.
So Wallace getting his chance, the veteran, Watson off for the moment. There's a lovely hand pass to Denham. Denham shoots for goal and pops it through. And he says, thank you. Mackay chances his arm. He's still going, the young man. Giving it to Hannah. Mill Hannah. Cops one. He's down behind players. He gave it away to Hogg. Harvey. Hannah's in trouble.
Let's just have a look here. A big crunch there from Dean Wallace.
And back with the live action. It's O'Donnell who has the football on centre wing.
Hannah's still down.
They may have to stop this game because he's in that vicinity. The umpire says no, play on. Michael Long bouncing his way into goal. Long kicks and he's kicked it. Salmon takes the mark. Away they go again. Hills, you'll have to be quick. He is with a high kick up towards Somerville territory. Sandwiched between two Carlton players. Bielik, look at this. Ho-ho! The Bombers are hot.
Excellent play there by Essendon again. Long just backs away. Have a look at this. Take me on, take me on, take me on, he says, and still gets away with it and pumps it to within 50 metres. Here, well inside. Away goes Chris Danaher. Have a look at it. Brilliant football, Danaher.
They pounce upon him as the ball spills free towards Bradley. Desperately, he tries to get through. He does, to the running Albin. Albin off to Kernahan. Kernahan, don't tell me he's going to kick another one. Here's their sole man up forward.
The Blues with the last 2 goals. Madden's dominated the centre. Away goes Calthorpe. They don't want this. This will sting. Calthorpe's shot for goal. It's on the line. It's through. Calthorpe replies for the Bombers. And another brilliant kick to the goal front. Spalding couldn't take the mark. Another goal to Essendon kicked by Hurd. It's all over.
This is very fitting, Robbo. The Brownlow medalist. He won the Michael Tuck medal for being the champion player in the night series at the start of the year. And now he wants to cap it off with a goal. And he has. He has. That may be it.
A fantastic win by the Bombers to cap off a magnificent 1993. Their premiership win was their 15th, so they go level with the Blues on the top of the ladder, 15 premierships each. We hope you've enjoyed the look back at season 1993.
has been a 7 Sport presentation.
This program, proudly presented by the South Australian Health Fund that saves you money. Mutual Community.
If you thought the Griswolds were the only family in the world whose holidays were disasters, then think again.
Here, catch!
Because John Candy is about to have the holiday from hell.
Who the hell are you people? Who the hell are we? We're the 3 bears. Who the hell are you?
And being thrown out of his beach house is just the beginning.
I wet my bed, Daddy. No, sweetheart, you didn't wet your bed. You wet their bed.
John Candy.
Why are you people going through here?
The Movie Ride Summer Rental, 9:30 Tuesday on 7.
KFC, tender roast, it's so tender, and wedges so golden and brown.
If you can't decide between the great taste of KFC's new seasoned potato wedges and tender roast chicken for $9.95, get both, because right now just $9.95 buys you the lot.
The 2 best tastes in town, I like it like that.
US Navy gunner Dave Reaver's life was changed forever when a grenade exploded inches from his face. Doctors didn't expect him to survive, but his passion for life and faith in God saw him live on, overcoming his fear of rejection. Hear his powerful message. Dave Reaver in Australia with an inspiring story of hope and determination. Sponsored by Knowles Island Star, appearing Youth Alive, 8th and 9th of October, Hosanna Christian Centre, formerly Apollo Stadium. Tickets at the door, all ages welcome.
Well, if you're a teenager, you're going to love this.
I think I can. I know I can.
Yes, you can get your garden into great shape with this quality Vortex hose from Hardy Pope, fully fitted at just $29.95. Spot kill weeds with this no mix, no mess Aussie weed stick, only $19.95. And $49.95 gets you this ready-to-assemble Kelso Yardmate 3 Barrow with bonus tickets to the SA Golf Open.
I think I can. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Garden and save with Mitre 10.
The band. The new album. Zuropa. The first single.
Don't move, don't talk, out of time, don't think, don't know, everything's just
10 new tracks. The tour. The message. Zuropa. You too. The new album is out now.
Hey, my son. He's smuggled this in when he come back from the other country. They are made with authentic way. You can test the difference. But the real secret is the maturing. It takes time. Nothing like this in Australia.
Papa, I got these from the deli. They're 100% Australian made.
Not from the other country.
From Watsonia.
Ah, Watsonia. It's a famous name in our country. Watsonia. Watsonia. Watsonia.
Look, on top of everything else, air conditioning, CD player, power windows, $2,000 worth of no-cost extras, what do I say to Ford and Mitsubishi? Thank goodness Daihatsu's Applause Theatre is a limited edition.
New Visine Revive are eye drops that not only relieve soreness and redness, they also soothe and moisturize. For eyes that are sore or dry, switch to Visine Revive. Your eyes will feel the difference.
Good afternoon. Police have charged a 26-year-old man with the murder of a woman at Morford Vale overnight. They say the man walked into the Hindley Street police station early this morning. A post-mortem's been carried out on the body of the 26-year-old woman, but her name has not been released. And Seven's coverage of the Tui's 1000 at Bathurst starts at 3:30. Tonight at 6, a special report on what makes those cars tick.
Tonight at 7:30, see Britain's legendary comic in his last special, Benny Hill in New York. Then Clint Eastwood delivers a powerful performance in Coogan's Bluff. For comedy and drama, tonight it has to be 7.